18 league titles, 5 European Cups and 7 FA Cups. It's the most successful British football team of all time. Liverpool Football Club, which is the location for our next Blue Peter Bake-Off. Here at Melwood Training Ground, 2 top footballers have decided to help us support our Bake a Difference appeal for children in need. They're going to be swapping their football boots for aprons. Now, you may think that they face a rough time down on the pitch. Oh no, it's today, in the kitchen, where they face their toughest challenge yet. In the home kitchen, it's Andy Carroll. Andy's a striker for both Liverpool and England, and is to date the most expensive British footballer ever. And in the away kitchen, it's Charlie Adam. Charlie's a midfielder for both Liverpool and Scotland, and was nominated for Players' Player of the Year in April 2011. Their challenge is to impress Liverpool goalkeeper Pepe Reina. Normally it's their football skills he's interested in, but today it's their baking, and the prize is this, the Blue Peter Bake-Off Golden Gloves. So who will bake their way to victory? Hello and welcome to the Liverpool FC Bake-Off. We've got Andy Carroll and Charlie Adam. Basically it's very simple. You're going to be making an afternoon tea classic, a Victoria sponge. Once you've made the Victoria sponge, you're then going to decorate it in some kind of football theme, okay? It has to be impressive, it has to be original, and it has to have an element of children in need in it as well. The winner will be going away with the golden oven gloves. 90 minutes, a time you're familiar with, of course. Your time starts now. You never baked a cake, never?
I think I'm going to go for the football. I'm going to cover it all in ice and then see what colour I'm going to make football. I haven't decided yet.
The strategy is going to be put everything in a bowl, whisk it up, stick it in the tin, put it in the oven, see what happens.
So we're 5 minutes and 10 seconds in. Charlie's showing a real flair for it and is using all the tools to make the cake. Andy's using a different approach. He's just chucking everything into a bowl and hoping it turns out to be a cake. He didn't use the sieve, which normally makes the flour nice and soft and fine and means the cake's not too lumpy, but that will just make his cake all the more interesting. It's now 15 minutes. It's time to get your cakes in the oven. You ready?
Yep.
Follow me. We've got about 30-40 minutes before they're done. Don't forget, Victoria sponge has icing and jam in it, so that's what you're making next. No, that's fine. At least half of it's going in. I've come to have a look at the cakes here. I think this top left one's not looking too happy. It's looking a bit burnt. Well, it's going to be burnt if they don't come in the next few minutes. So I'll go and tell them they're burning. You might have to go and get them today. Yeah.
Ooh, it's hot in here.
Knife in the middle. Does it come out clean? It does. You've definitely done this before, Charlie.
Honestly, I've never.
45 minminutes gone. You've now got the same amount of time left to get them decorated, get your butter icing on.
Sometimes you don't get enough jam, so.
Agreed.
I'm going to spoil people.
What do you think about that?
I don't think it looks as good as mine, to be honest.
It's not what it looks like, it's what it tastes like, pal.
So, with the icing and jam on, it's time to put the 2 pieces together. You will get a round of applause if this goes without a hitch.
Oh no, start this like.
Easier said than done.
1, 2, 3. No, I'm not getting nervous. That looks quite nice, Andrew.
Come on, Charlie, concentrate. Ready? Should we give you a countdown?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I think of all things, we have to have an action replay of that one. Yes, that's how you make a cake, everybody. Bit of an issue over here.
I'm not happy with this.
Yeah, you may have put a little bit too much icing in it, but you know, it's still savable.
I'm disappointed. I think I've got too much jam on that.
But you know, you've got icing here, you've got things to decorate it with. You may be able to cover that up so that no one knows, you know, it's possible. This is how you do it, Charlie. You watching? Watch Andy Carroll do what he does. There you go, perfect. Not bad at all. Oh, if I hold that.
Come on.
Beautiful, look at that for precision. Now that they've both got Victoria sponges, it's time to talk decoration. Charlie has decided to make a football pitch, complete with its very own Andy Carroll. And Andy will attempt a football with a Pudsey bear on top. Right, so we've got it flattened out and rolled out. One question, has it stuck to the chopping board?
I don't think it has, you know. I think I'm in luck. That's where Pudsey's going to sit, I think.
Quite right too. You can use Pudsey to cover up anything on cakes.
What is this thing here?
I think it's effectively a seat for Pudsey to sit on.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, it's good. I'm happy with that, Frandy, yeah.
Yeah?
It's orange.
There you go. Pudsey the bear.
Pudsey can't be orange.
Yes. So this is supposed to be used, I mean, really in small doses. A tiny little bit of that would have turned the whole bit of icing yellow. But with it being Andy Carroll, he's gone in and taken a big wedge of it. So despite a few setbacks, Andy's orange pudsey is taking shape, as is the Children in Need banner that Charlie's adding to his round football pitch. How do you feel now compared to when you started? Because it looks a bit messy, but now you seem to have pulled it back. How would you explain that?
I think it's obviously I was a bit nervous at the beginning, didn't really know what I was doing, and now I've got into it and I feel like I'm doing alright.
Now we've seen what Charlie's capable of when it comes to baking the actual cake and decorating it. He's now going to make a little Andy Carroll to go on top of his football pitch. You've got 4 minutes just to look at this. That's the spotty patch over Pudsey's eye using little tiny sweets. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
I think I've done alright, yeah. Well, obviously I've just looked at Charlie's there, but it's all about taste at the end of the day, and I think mine's going to taste better than Charlie's does.
It mean a lot to win the Golden Gloves because, you know, then when I go home I'll need to start cooking now. So yeah, it'll be nice. But you know, obviously there's 2 cakes here, and whoever tastes it, I'll make the decision.
And making that decision is none other than Liverpool goalkeeper Pepe Reina. Pepe has made over 300 league appearances for Liverpool and was part of Spain's World Cup winning team in 2010. So Andy and Charlie's cakes are in safe hands. Alright then, it's the moment you've both been waiting for. They look tasty, but we need to bring in our judge to give us the final decision. You know this guy quite well. You know who it is? No, he's just there. It's your teammate and goalie, it's Pepe Reina. In you come, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, now you don't know who's baked which cake, and we may have swapped them, we may have kept them with the original chefs. Okay, try that. Well, how did it fare in taste, the first one? Was it good for taste?
It was alright, yeah. It was alright.
So he wasn't overly keen on Charlie's. Good luck, Andy.
Tastes better for me. That wins in the presentation, that wins in the test.
Okay, well we now need to pick one winner.
That wins.
That means you get yourself the golden umber. Anything like to say to Charlie while you're here?
I told you all along I was going to win, and I've got the gloves
To prove it. There you go.
I lost half my thing, didn't I?
It's the butter icing that fell out, isn't it?
It's killed me, that.
Do you want to try?
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm over the moon, you know. I always thought I was going to win. My presentation's not the best, but it's all about the taste, and like Pepe says, it tastes unbelievable.
Yeah, Pepe definitely said it tastes unbelievable, Andy. There you go.